Um, just watching the stream on this. Did you toss him an invite too? Mr. Jones, you need your microphone.
Hello?
Hey, buddy.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
What's up?
He said it's on the first day.
Back out, join the party.
Excuse me. Hello, can you hear me? Hello? Or freak me. Why can't I hear myself? Hello? Can you boys hear me? Or freak me. Dude, I just whipped that dude's ass. Shit, dude, I'm trying to get, I don't know why I can't hear you guys. Hello? Oh, cool. I can hear Paralingi.
What's up, buddy?
Oh, what's going on? I didn't know we're doing a club game.
Just some regular threes. Get warmed up.
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to be able to play forever.
That's alright.
No.
Blew one up. I'm right. Oh, nice shot.
He's so badass. I haven't played in forever, and I haven't broadcasted it even longer.
You got the pink topper on. Nice.
Oh, yes. Nah, but, Chris, man, dude, nah, I miss you. I miss you guys. I need some friends, cause, like, dude, she, like, has fucked my whole world up. And I don't even know why. Nice shot.
Great pass.
You're welcome.
Great pass.
We're like pros at this, guys. Well, I'm broadcasting, so, I mean, I don't really care if it's out there. I mean, she fucking, okay, I'll tell you what, I don't want to really put it, because I don't want any more backlash from her. So I'll just, I'll wait. I'll only broadcast a little bit longer. And then, and then I'll fill you in for sure. I'll tell you the whole nitty gritty, because it's a lot of crap, and it really, you know, paints her in a really bad, I mean, but she is kind of shitty for what she did. Like, she really fucked me over, like, hardcore, long term. But I'll tell you details here in a minute. We're just broadcasting. Yes.
Oh, nice.
I got no boosters, but I'm going for it. Yes. I got hit it barely. No. Oh my god, what is that? Was that Chris laughing?
No, that's me.
Oh.
Almost.
Oh, shit. It's my first time playing with myself and playing the game at the same time. She really fucking hurt me, like hurt my heart,
oh, no.
You know? Like, I mean, I'm like seriously broken hearted, and like I don't even know what to do. trying to go back. I don't even know what I did either, really. I mean, we've been through hell. I mean, did you ever meet her on the thing? I don't know if you did or not.
I talked to her once.
I know you talked to her once and you didn't get a very good vibe from her. I was talking to Quish. Oh, my bad, Chris. Oh, shit. Chris, thank you. No, please. Oh, I did it again.
I got.
I didn't get a save for either of those. Did you ever meet her, Chris, or talk to her online, or? Oh no, I couldn't do nothing about that. You did? What? I mean, I don't know, man. I didn't even see the shit coming, man. You know, like. But it's a long story. Let's just say it would probably take a while to fill. She was like, I fell in love with her. Like, I was so in love with her, and like, I would have done anything for her. But like, when we were in the hotel, do you remember us being in the hotel?
No, not really.
Well, I put us up. When we got kicked out for her calling the fucking goddamn cops again. We got kicked out, and so we had nowhere to go. Okay, well, I ended up putting us up in a hotel for goddamn, I think it was like 5 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks. So it was very expensive. It was like $1,200 a week, and that was like the cheapest one I could find. We were scattered all over. I had the RV in storage.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, anyhow,
I got that.
well, I think everything's okay, but things were all like kind of not good. You know, we were kind of since that she called the cops that last time. Oh goddamn! Like when we got kicked out of Forney, that things were never the same after that. You know, but I mean, I tried to make things work at that hotel, man, and believe me, it was fucking hell. It sucked so bad being in a hotel that long and dishing out all that money for nothing. You know what I mean? Well, neither one of us can pass a background check, you know what I mean? Because by this time the shit with my mom has gone through. So I can't pass the fucking background check right now, you know, probably never again, you know. But so now I've just got a $50,000 fucking, you know, eyesore I'm paying to store it somewhere. Anyhow, all my money's gone. I'm in serious debt. Just from supporting us. She never got a job. She always was like, oh, I'm getting a job, you know, and she never fucking did. Never. Like, she worked a couple times for a week or so here and there, like fast food, like no money at all, you know, no help.
Dang it.
And god damn it. And well, things are rocky at the fucking hotel, even though I'm buying us food. You know, she gets a job. She did get a job at Sinopolis. Yep. But, like, it's like, she, like, took my car to go get us food, right? And she came back way fucking late. And I'm thinking, what the fuck was she doing? You know, I'm really suspicious because, like, that's really weird. You know, since Taco Bell was, like, 5 seconds away. You know, like, literally, right, you know. So I was thinking, what the fuck took so long? And she was telling me this bullshit story about a cop, and you know, this lady like got up in her face, and the cops were called. And I'm thinking, this doesn't make any fucking sense. You know, the food's cold, like fuck no shit, like cold. You know, and I paid for everything, mind you. You know, so I'm like, I'm just looking at like fucking $100 basically. You know, and she's talking to this bullshit story about how my car. She had someone drop her off, and she had to have this dude come pick her up and come get my car because she was drunk, because she was drunk. And so the car didn't get towed and she didn't go to jail. So I'm thinking, this is all fucking crazy. Well, that night we get into like a fucking horrible fight because I won't let it go because and we argue about it like for a while, like a long while. And then we have sex, you know, and right afterward, like she gets off but I don't. And like, she fucking as soon as she's done, she like fucking comes down with her elbow, like come down onto my shin, you know what I mean, and then acted like she did it on purpose. And she was saying some mean shit, like I don't remember what she was saying, and I don't remember hearing, but it was just weird, and it was mean, and I could tell that she was like pissed at me. It's like, it was like angry sex, kind of, like, which I've never had. Anyhow, dude, I'd injured my shin at work, so there was a big lump on it. So it hurt like hell. So I'm thriving in agony on the ground. I'm naked, you know, and I'm just like, and she's just laying there like she acting like she's going to sleep. And I'm like, what the fuck? You know, and I'm like literally like because it was my shin. I fell out of a chair at work and like nailed my shin on this like metal. I mean, it was a huge contusion. It still hurts. Anyways, after I stopped, you know, probably like 5 minutes, seriously, I was like yelling, like, oh my god, you know, because it hurt so bad. Well, she wakes up, she's like, what happened? She like gets up and like, she wasn't fucking asleep. She acted like she like passed out, you know. I know she was acting because she was mad at me, and like I was like, you fucking did that on purpose. And as soon as I said that, she jumped out of bed like she was gonna kill me. And this night, I was literally afraid for my life, like because she never come at me like that. And literally, like, I was in pain. I only had one leg. Fucking, she was getting heavy to get off me because she kept jumping on me and like swinging and clawing like full force. Like, I'm not kidding and I'm not exaggerating. Well, I fucking finally, I'm like, I keep telling her to stop, and I finally, like, my stomach feels like Jello. Like, have you ever worked out so hardcore that your stomach feels like Jello?
Yeah.
Well, like, dude, that's how I'm feeling, and I don't have a leg. My leg, I can't put any weight on. You know, she probably weighs like 130 pounds, you know? But, I mean, I can, like, you know, that's nothing. So, like, she jumps at me this last time, and I fucking do a little jujitsu. And I use her momentum against her and launch her into the fucking wall, okay? Like, as hard as I fucking can. But I don't have any energy, mind you, you know? So it's not like that hard. But she fucking, like, lands in just a way where she fucks her foot up and leg. And she cut herself real bad, too. Because those walls are, like, concrete. But it was fucking self-defense, you see? And, like, at this point, like, she doesn't even feel it yet. Like, I see her land and I know that shit hurt. And she gets up and she comes at me again. Like, but she, like, right in the middle of it, she, like, hits the floor because I know, you know, the shock's wearing off and she's fucking hurt for real. I can see it. You know, I thought her foot was broken. Well, fucking, I'm, like, splitting our shit up and I'm saying, you know, this is over. You know, I'm done. This is insane. And she's screaming, help me, help me. Thanks, buddy. I read it. She's like, help me. Like, he's going to kill me. You know, which is total bullshit. She's just laying there, you know, and she's like, fucking help me. You know, and I'm like, fuck you. I'm basically like, fuck you, you know. Because she clawed my eyes. She broke my glasses. She fucked me up, like, that night. But anyways, I end up doing the right thing, you know, because I stay with her a good while. You know, I give her a couple pills and a bunch of booze, and she passes out for like a good couple hours. So I'm trying to unpack and switch everything up, you know, separate our shit. And, you know, the RV's in storage. She can't get to it, you know, so it was perfect. Well, she comes to as I'm like about to walk out the goddamn door, you know what I mean? She's like, what are you doing? You know, and I was like, I'm fucking out of here. I'm done with this, you know, because I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. And she started, like, crying to me. She was like, don't fucking leave me like this. You got to take me to a hospital. You know, you got to take me to a hospital. She was like, don't leave me like this. And she, like, starts apologizing, like, profusely. Like, it's my fault because it turns out she rear-ended somebody and never told me about it. And basically, my insurance told me about it not too long ago. So that was another gift from her. But so that's what it was. She had lied the whole time, like I knew, and she had fucking.
No way, is that in?
It's in, yeah.
Oh my god.
That's okay. I'm kind of talking. I'm gonna get to a pause point in a minute. Well, anyways, I end up taking her to the hospital. It's really fucking weird in there. They're looking at me like I beat the shit out of her, you know, and she just keeps repeating herself like an idiot. I fell down the stairs. I was drunk. I'm like, you're an idiot, you know. She doesn't have insurance. They come back and her foot's not broken, okay? It's not broken. If dude, I don't know what the fuck. I almost feel like they did something unethical. Like, because she didn't have insurance. I think they just, You know, it was like, because I could swear it was broken, you know, and I used to want to be a doctor, and like I used to study shit like that. I've seen broken bones, had broken bones. I mean, it looked broken to me.
Oh, nice man.
But and
Put that off there.
well, it's not broken, so she fucking misses her job because of, you know, it, which is understandable. You know, they basically give her a week before, because she just had started, so they basically start her a week later, you know, where she's a little better. She's wobbling around, she's got her boot, and of course I've pampered her and bought like everything possible for her to feel better, you know what I mean? Well, and at that point I was done, but like she like, god damn it, that someone hit me and like got me out of line. I'm probably going into way too much detail. But anyhow, this is kind of like the set. This is like what started everything, you know, and we were kind of already rocky because she wanted me to do certain things and I didn't want to do it because it was my house and I paid for everything. You know, if she contributed or something, then she can have a fucking say. This is the way I feel about it, you know? I mean, she can have, you know what I mean? And I paid for the house. It's not like we got it together or nothing. It was mine before we met. But, so, she's like, I'm so sorry, and it was her fault. It really fucking was. Now she's claiming that I did that, I broke her foot, and she's trying to get that involved with the legal bullshit she put on me. But anyhow, a couple weeks go by in the hotel, and I can't stand that hotel anymore because the guy's a fucking asshole. He's like, the guy's like making me fucking clean the room and shit. The room was disgusting when we got there. I mean, it was disgusting. There was a watch there. There were fries like there for God knows how long those fries had been there. But anyways, he was like, and he was a dick to me, you know? God, they saved that. Oh no.
And I just blocked you. But
that's okay. That's good. I'm sorry. I'm telling the story. I'm slowing this down. We'll beat him next time. Anyhow, so I've already put this up for 4 or 5 weeks. I forget how long it was. I know it cost me like $4,000 or something like that for like a month. It was pretty bad, and I'm like, I can't afford this, and we're looking for a lot the whole time. She finally has a friend, but it's where she wanted me to go. Like, apparently I hear from the grapevine that she had planned it from that day. From the day of the foot, she started planning her plans. Because she was real strong about going to Glen Heights, which I was very against going Glen Heights because it's a shitty place. I know a lot of people there. They're bad people there. Everyone's a piece of shit there. I've never met anyone that's worth a shit from there. It's like meth capital, like, of Texas. That's where like all comes from. It's a horrible place. Anyways, I can't afford. It's like $400 a month or $1,200 a week. You know, we had to go there. We had no choice, kind of, and so we end up going, you know, everything's cool. You know, immediately there's tension because I can tell she knows certain people because when you go into a trailer park, everyone's nosy and everyone's fucking like all up on your shit. I must have had 30 people come to the door my first week there, and I hated it. And I had this maintenance dude like telling me what to do and how to do it, and I'm just like, nah, man, I'm gonna fucking do it this way. You know, we never got along. Anyways, I can tell these fucking cocksuckers are casing my trailer. They're casing it. Like, you know what that means, right?
Yeah.
They're like checking for my schedule, all that good stuff. And she had been texting someone I don't know, and I'll never know who it was she was texting. And that's what started a bunch of shit too, 'cause she just was always texting someone and just would be such a bitch about it. Like, it's any business. Well, I believe she was texting the people she was in cahoots with because she had help. Anyhow, she fucking like one day, like, she is just a total bitch, and she's angry and talking about killing herself and just being a total fucking bitch. And I'm like, what the fuck is your problem? It's my off night. That's what I believe why she acted that way. It was like my first off night there. I never got an off day in that lot. Okay, so she's going ape shit. She tries to kill herself. She takes a handful of pills, and I'm like, I'm telling her I'm going to call the cops because I'm afraid she's going to die, you know, because she's literally like can't stand up. She probably fell and hit the ground probably 15, 20 times. And that's not an exaggeration. That's probably like minimally. Then she had to throw up, so she's at the toilet like hugging the porcelain gods. But
Right.
her head's like hitting it. She's like slamming her face into the toilet because she can't hold it up. Which I think she was lying the whole time. I don't think she even took pills. I think she just looked like she did and acted to put the bruises on herself, you know. She Gone Girl'd me, if you've ever seen it. Then, okay, so that night goes on, and I go outside because I just want to get away from it because she doesn't want me to call the cops, you know, the ambulance or whatever. And I'm tired of hearing her, you know, so I go outside to just work on something or whatever. There's always something to do. And those same motherfuckers are outside watching my trailer. And earlier that day, this fat chick comes over and asks me 1,000 questions, acting like she's new to trailer parks and what kind of trailer is this? And she was really just scoping for cameras and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, because it turns out later she ended up being that dude's girlfriend. Because I found out later on Facebook, you know, because I did some digging. And it totally, all my friend, because my friend has a friend that lives over there, and they know what she's saying about me is bullshit, so she's been filling me in a little bit. And some of her, what she's telling me has been corroborating with what I've been figuring out. Anyhow, so she fucking goes on and on and on and on, and I'm getting more and more less patient. And she fucking comes at me with a knife, right? She pulls a knife on me, and at this rate, I fucking hit the shit. I hit her as hard as I've ever hit anyone. I've never hit anyone that hard. I mean, and I'm a strong motherfucker, you know? And like, dude, and it was wrong of me to do that, like, but she did pull a fucking knife. She was destructive. She'd already destroyed a ton of shit, and I kept telling her just to calm down, and she was pissed off for no reason. I should have called the fucking police. So, oh, come on, yes. So, after I fucking deck her, it's like lights are out, but everyone's home. It's like lights are off, but everybody's there. Like, she fucking immediately, like, all off balance, like, tries to run out the door screaming, you know, but she can't, like, it's like she can't see or something, you know what I mean? Like, she's, like, grabbing for shit that's not there. And when she opens the door, I try to pull her back in, you know, because I just wanted her to fucking knock out and shut the fuck up, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and you know, to like, because she wasn't gonna hurt me with the knife, but when she pulled it, like, it was like, because she's pulled one on me before, and I fucking took it out of her hands and threw her down, you know. But anytime I ever have put my hands on it, was for in self-defense, and that I swear on my daughter's soul. That's the truth. Anyhow, so she runs next door, and as she runs out, 2 guys are already coming up on me. Okay, as I was trying to hold her in, there's 2 guys like coming up, and I'm thinking these are the guys she texted or whatever. But at the time, I don't know that. But these guys are like hell-bent on keeping me in the trailer. Like, they will not let me leave. And I'm like, what the fuck? This is none of your business what I do, you know, because I know if I stay, I'm going to jail. End of story.
Yeah, you're not broadcasting it.
No, I am. I decided I don't care. No one's going to watch it anyway. And if they do, you know, it's what happened, you know. Because there's nothing to hide anymore. I've already been to jail, everything. There's a lot more to the story. That's what I was saying. It's a long story. But I'm trying to give you the detail you need, you know. One of these guys has a gun, okay? One of them's got a gun. So I'm like, whoa, fella, you know? I'm like, dude, it's all good. And he's like, no, don't go nowhere. You're going to jail, blah, blah, blah. You know, and I'm thinking, what the fuck do you care? Like, you don't even know what happened, you know? Well, they fucking, I'm like, dude, I'm like, look, if you fucking let me go, I'll pay you each $100. You know, so they sell her out. You know, they sell her out immediately. They never tell me that they're working with her, but later on I find out that they are. Like, she had been texting them, you know, telling them to get ready, you know. Because her plan was to keep me there so I went to jail, and then she'd have my title and my trailer, and she could basically just steal my trailer, and there'd be nothing I could do about it. That was her plan. But I didn't find all this out till much later. Well,
Ooh.
fucking
What do you say?
they let me go, right? So I give them each $100, and then the guy that next door, Will, he wants $100 too, because he's trying to calm her down, but he goddamn knows she had already called the cops, you know, and he was saying, I'll keep her from calling the cops, you know, and so I end up bailing, right, and I just go to Walmart and I sit there forever in the restroom, in the toilet, you know, just sitting there. I circle around. Oh wait, I first circle around. That's how I know the cops were there. Oh shit! Oh no, barely. No.
What a save.
I know, right? I can't even see what's going on. Oh no. I've got no boosters.
Sorry, I should have left back left.
Oh no, please, someone. Anyhow, so I sit in the bathroom forever, and I know the cops had been there, and she's barely talking to me. Fuck. And I'm feeling really bad. I'm feeling real shitty about it, you know, under the circumstances, because I hit her so hard, and like I nailed her, like I mean, I don't feel good about it at all. But oh shit. Anyhow,
Nice.
Finally we get back together, but I can't go back to the lot. Okay, so I've literally got nothing on me. Okay, I just took what I had, like my cigarettes and keys and shit. So I literally had nothing. Shit, they're gonna score on that.
No.
Oh, I can't believe it. So, and I've got nothing, and I'm like trying, and she's in my trailer, right? So she's in the trailer. Oh shit. And I basically, with all my belongings, my whole life was with her, okay? Well, the whole time, like, this goes on for about a month, where I live out of a bag, and at my job, I'm basically living in the parking lot of my job, a gas station, and in my car for about a week. Finally, when I realized she's not going to let me go back, and she's got the owners of the lot, the owners of the lot are going to call the cops on site, and then the cops are looking for me, and yada, 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 so I can't go back. So I end up going to my aunt's, okay? Well, she fucking starts shit. She's constantly, and I'm like trying to make it up to her, you know. I bought her groceries, you know, filled the trailer up with groceries, you know, fucking, you know, I give her a bottle of booze. I bought her a bag of wine, like a box. Oh shit, oh, I'm so sorry. Like a box of wine, you know. No.
No.
Yes. But so, and I'm like giving her tons of, you know, smoke too. I'm buying her cigarettes still. This goes on for a month, and like after she gets what she needs from me, you know, and we got together one time and went to a hotel. Like I took off work and we went to a hotel. And we saw a guy at a restaurant, but she had slept with that guy, and it was real awkward, and I didn't know that. I just found that out recently. Anyhow, we're at this restaurant, and then, dude, we have sex, but she suffocates me, basically, and I don't think about it till later, and because she said something. She said, you don't know how bad I wanted to kill you at that hotel. Like, literally, like, because one minute, you know, we're being intimate, and the next minute I'm fucking, I'm out and woke up the next day, so I don't even remember what happened. And she's a bitch to me immediately, like when I wake up, and like, I don't know, man, like she just used me for a month. She knew she had no intention of anything, so she abandons my trailer. She abandons it there in the fucking worst place in the world. And doesn't tell me she's leaving. And I've already had a friend, okay, because this is like a month. So about a week of having nothing, I have a friend go there. You know, I get a friend involved, and he lives in that town. So he was basically like, one time he called me from work, and was like, she's not home. She was at a bar. And with the money I'd given her probably for gas or whatever, like I was still filling her tank, everything. I mean, I was still taking care of her the whole month. It pisses me off she did that to me. Because I was also giving her free room and board.
Aggressive. Be aggressive.
Well, yeah. Anyhow. No, that's... Oh, no. I can't even think. Anyway, anyhow, she ends up... I get to my trailer after she leaves because I find out she had abandoned it. It had been empty for 2 days. She almost burned it down. She put a cloth chair next to the heater with the heater on as full blast, which why the fuck would she have anything? You know what I mean? Oh, just
I
people...
saw the picture.
Yeah, she's like, why the hell would you do that? Like, she was like, well, I just thought maybe you had to keep it warm and blah, blah. I was like, whatever. I get to the trailer. It's already... It's just... When I get to the trailer, like, because I had to empty it, right? So me and my buddy, we fill his van up with as much shit as we can. Like, we fill it up. But I wish to Christ I would have taken the more sentimental shit, you know? I just took the valuable shit, you know, the stuff I thought people would take, you know?
Yeah.
You know, but, she, the guy with the truck bails on me, right? So everybody sees me come and get my shit because everyone's like surrounding me. People are getting on the phone. I'm getting nervous. They're calling her is what they're doing. She grew up there. I didn't know that. Like, so apparently she knows like everyone around there, and that's why she wanted to put us there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The people weren't how would they know I wasn't coming back, you know, because I left and took everything and like was going to come back. All that was left was the trailer and like what little stuff was left inside, but it was all sentimental and stuff that went to the trailer. Well, I come back like 10 hours later the next day, and mind you, we spoke that night because I contacted her because I was missing a ton of shit. I mean, I was missing a ton of shit that she had taken already. You know, she had already taken. She's like, I didn't take nothing that wasn't mine, blah, blah. And I was like, specifically, I mentioned this ashtray, okay? Because this ashtray, me and my ex-wife won it at Dave & Buster's, right? And my aunt doesn't smoke, so and I was having to sweep all the time because I'm in the garage and throwing the cigarette butts down, so I wanted an ashtray. So I specifically looked for that ashtray. I searched that trailer up and fucking down, and she took a ton of shit. I mean a ton of shit. Like sentimental shit already, you know? Like, half my clothes she took. Well, when I mentioned, I called her and I'm like, this is gone, this is gone. She was like, oh, you think I robbed you? You just wait and see. Then she hung up on me, and I don't talk to her the rest of the day. She doesn't talk to me. Shit. I'm sorry. Well, I get back there the next day with the guy with the truck, and dude, my fucking trailer is fucking destroyed. The door is broke off. The windows are broke out. The locks are broken. There's a hole in the roof. I'm not sure, but I'm sure that they fucked the plumbing up. And she, all the while, she's like, she still has a key, and she's like, why would I do that? It's like, I have a key. You know, and I'm like, well, of course you do, and that's your alibi, and that's how you'll fucking... you know, get out of it, you know, and there's no proof that she did it, but I'm certain she did, and why I know and I'm certain of is because the ashtray I specifically talked about was one of the only things fucking there, okay, and it was not fucking there or that day. I fucking swear on my daughter's soul, it was not. I fucking looked everywhere and fucking, like, specifically went there for that. You know, I went for everything, but, like, that was one of the things. Because it's a big ashtray, you know, it's like, it's a cool ashtray. Well, that's there, and then all my notes, everything from my marriage, everything, my wife's perfume, my fucking grandma's passport, like every fucking thing I owned, everything that went to the trailer, the propane tanks, the fucking, the electrical wire that hooks the trailer up, that I have to get specially ordered. It's going to be like a fucking $1,000, at least, I'm thinking. Shit. So, and then, like, all the tanks said they were full, but when I unhooked it, nothing came out. So you're saying that it's full, but nothing's coming out. Okay. So I'm thinking it's clogged. They fucked it up. They stuffed shit down the toilet, I imagine. They broke the exhaust fans. They broke every, like, accessory. Like, they took a knife to all the leather. All the leather they took a knife to. The walls have knives. There's holes in the walls. They stole all my grandpa's shit. I mean, his canteen. They stole everything. Anyhow, it hurts. Like, my daughter's bracelet. The bracelet I was wearing when my fucking daughter was born. The fucking journal I wrote into my daughter, you know, that I was going to give to her when she was old enough. I can't rewrite that. You know what I mean? Like, every fucking thing was gone with that ashtray, and then all my notes, because I keep notes, sentimental shit. Every note I ever owned is gone. I mean, from childhood, except for a note she gave me for Christmas that said, "I hope you like it," and it was on the table, face up. "I hope you like it," like right there. It was almost like she was. And then there was handwriting on the fucking mirror. Okay, there was handwriting on the mirror that was not fucking there earlier, the day before. It wasn't. And I was like, what's this handwriting, you know? And then she shows up at my aunt's house totally unprovoked because she needs cigarettes or some bullshit or something. Like, being a total bitch. She's acting like we're still a couple but not a couple, you know? Like, we're just separated. Okay, but totally everything's going to be okay because we had sex a couple times, and like, she would always be real nice, and then as soon as I'd give her whatever she wanted, she'd be horrible to me and not talk to me and block me. Well, she shows up, and we're in the trailer, and I'm showing her the damage, and she's like acting surprised because I'd already accused her of robbing me. You know, she's like, you really did get robbed. She keyed the shit out of my car. I mean, she keyed the shit out of my car. I mean, and I'm still to this day trying to get the scratches out. I mean, I'll send. Well,
Rumble drop shot.
There's a video. Well, you're not on Facebook. I don't know. I'll try to send you a video through PlayStation of my car, how fucked up it is or was.
I saw pictures of it. Yeah, before and after.
Yeah, I'm talking to Chris though.
Oh.
That's why I'm telling the story. Chris doesn't know. He's not on Facebook and stuff. Well, at this point, I don't think she had anything to do with that second robbery. You know, I just feel like it's just dumb luck, and those cocksuckers were lucky. But no, she told them that I wasn't coming back that night, and they fucking had all night to do whatever they wanted. You know, the bed was destroyed. There was mud everywhere. I mean, everywhere. So I'm devastated, right? And then, just as an extra fuck you, they got the trailer wedged where I cannot get it out. Like, it's a solid block of cement, like a fucking like a cinder block, but solid. It's not hollow. So I'm going at it with a hammer, all the while terrified the cops are about to be there because everyone's on the fucking goddamn phone and everybody's watching me. And she's been there a month just dragging my name through the dirt like I'm the worst person in the world, unbeknownst to me. And then so at this point, I remember when I found out all that, she calls me from some dude's house. And she's at some guy's house, just some dude. Like, I have no idea who this guy is, you know, but she turns out he's the guy she was with before me that she fucking talks so much shit about to me. So it's like, so you're back. So I know she fucked him, you know, so I'm already like, what the fuck, you know, and we're not even, I still think we're together. And so she's living there, and I'm like fucking pampering her because I don't want the relationship to be, because I actually fucking loved her, you know. And I mean, you know, you don't just give up on love like that, you know. You don't just. But it turns out it was all planned. She fucking didn't love me at all, apparently. Well, so this goes on. So everything's destroyed and it's gone. So now my trailer's in storage and useless, but it needs a lot of money. I think about 15 grand even to make it livable. She went up to my job, tried to get me fired. She talked to my job, tried to get me fucking fired. I've been there almost 15 years. She contacted everybody I know, every family member I have, all my friends on Facebook. Before she blocks me on Facebook, she fucking contacts everyone I know, sends her a picture of herself and how I beat the shit out of her all the time, and I'm a woman beater and blah, 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 and I need to go to prison and blah, blah. So keep in mind, I'm still got that shit going on with my mom, right? Well, she ends up going to the cops over and over to where they fucking come arrest me for whatever it is, fucking assault. It's misdemeanor assault. Oh, shit. But it's just, that's enough to fuck me on the felony with my mom. It's total bullshit. Like, and she did it on purpose because she's trying to fucking put me in prison. She sent me an email saying, I'm going to make sure you fry, blah, blah, blah. And I sent her a couple death threats, you know. because there's some more shit that went on. You know, she called me with another guy saying, "Oh, he's so much better than you in bed," and blah blah blah. You know, and that kind of, and I'm still like in love with her or whatever, thinking that we're gonna be okay. And she was like, "We were done the minute you fucking laid your hands on me," blah blah blah. So the whole time she's just using me. So I go ape shit, you know, and I went to jail. And right now I'm just debating, do I murder her and kill myself? Do I fucking run? Or, you know, what do I do? But what I'm going to do is call my lawyer tomorrow, and I'll decide when she tells me what the ramifications are, because I'm not an idiot. I know for a fact that if you get arrested while on felony bail, usually that revokes your bond, and you're going to sit in jail the entire time. Which for me would be 2 to 10 years. So I don't know what's going to happen, but if that is the case, if I'm going to jail for 2 to 10 years, I'm going to kill her and kill myself. It'll be on the news. But I don't know. I've got money, a little bit of money left, basically supporting her the whole time, and she was very expensive. She acts like, "Oh, I don't cost any money," but don't contribute shit, drink constantly, and then, you know, never, you know, pay for food or nothing. And she had a dog.
Oh, nice.
Thank you, sir. And I paid for everything. I kept it for about a year, you know, and the whole time, I'm going to get a job, you know, I'll start helping. If she just would have done that, I'd be fine. But I'm still in the same debt I was a year ago, and now I'm out of money because my safety net is now gone after I pay for everything. Right now I owe almost 10 grand, and that's just legal bullshit. That's just lawyers and my aunt, because they set my bail way high because they thought I wouldn't have the money and be stuck in there. But I had, and it was no bond. Like, I had to pay cash, all of it. So, and I did, you know, or she did. I owe her. But that, like, so many people have turned against me. I mean, she put on Facebook, like, she made the only post she's done public. Apparently, she's ruined me on Facebook, like, or whatever. Like, and apparently she's talking real bad about me. Like, I was at a bar earlier, and the bartender told me about it. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
Like, this bartender, she's like, "You're Mike Jones, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So I mean, that fucking pisses me off. It's like, I'm a good fucking guy, and she's making me out to be a monster, and people that don't know me very well don't know. You know what I'm saying? They take her word for it. Like, she called me from jail, and I was really happy she went to jail, and I was like, you know, there's no way I was gonna bail her out, and I gotta be quiet about this, because my aunt will kick me out if she hears it. But fucking, she swears she's gonna pay me. Okay, and this was just last week. Okay, like, I'm blocked, haven't talked to her in like a week, and then all of a sudden she calls me from jail and like, "Can you bomb me out?" I'm like, I take my sweet ass time, but I end up doing it because we're supposed to go straight to her job to get her check to fucking pay me right back. You know? Well, I call her job, her manager, and he tells me, he's like, "Who's this?" I'm like, "Her ex." And he was like, "I would really reconsider helping her out." She's like, "She talks about you like you're a fucking piece of shit monster. You're the worst person in the world." And I'm thinking, still, it's been 2 months. And she's still, to everybody she meets, everybody she knows, talks about how horrible, gives them pictures. Like, it's disgusting, and it's so unfair, because I was good to her. Anyhow, so I bail her out, and I'm on my way to fucking, and I run out of gas, so I stop to get gas. Well, as soon as I go in to pay for it, she gets out and runs, and then blocks me. Like, I mean, how fucking shitty can you be? Like, I mean, and I really didn't have the money to do that. Like, I really fucking didn't. Only reason I did is because I thought it would give us an opportunity to talk, because I'm still trying to say I don't know that it's completely, you know what I mean? She's been leading me on this whole time. You know, but nothing, nah. And then she blocked me again, and she said I'm going to the cop, because she called me at a dude's house. This is right after I fucking bailed her out, you know. And I've been real nice to her and, like, left her alone, not bothered her. And she fucking calls me, she gives me a voice message, and I hear a guy in the background, and I'm thinking, what the fuck, you know? And that's when I'm like, I hear him, you can fucking tell me the truth, you know what I'm saying? Like, tell me the truth. And basically, she calls me back with this guy, and she's like, "This is my neighbor. He's been taking care of me. He's been watching the dog." And said, "I was like, taking care of you? You mean I've been fucking taking care of you? You fucking piece of shit." You know, and I am pissed Because then she goes on to say about how, yeah, she's been fucking him, and then like my dick's like she starts talking all this mad shit about me in bed, you know, even though she couldn't get enough of it. Then, you know, I know that's just some chicks say, but she said shit that like really cuts to the core, and like with this other guy, like, and just sitting there, and then she blows a big smoke, and then hangs up on me, and then blocks me on everything after saying that, and I just fucking bailed her out, and fucking you know what I'm saying? Like, how fucking shitty are you? Like, you know what I mean? For someone who attacked me 1,000 times, you know, for me to fucking, like, finally fight back or whatever, like, and for you to do what you've done to me, like, because not only am I going to be in debt for the rest of my life, probably, I don't think I'll ever be able to pay it back. I don't even have enough money to pay it if I were to pay all that I have. I've got all this legal shit coming up. I may go to prison. I can't get a lot. My aunt's she's, you know, after me going to jail, she kind of wants me out of here because that was stressful for her, and I totally understand. This wasn't supposed to be a forever thing, but I keep getting turned down by lots because of my background, and every place is doing a background, and it's just like, so I'm really ready to just kill myself, like, for real. I really am ready to just blow my fucking head off, and I don't even give a shit. I don't even care. Like, there's nothing to live for, really. I'm looking forward to going to either prison, being on probation for the rest of my life, or fucking, you know, going, you know, either way. And then nobody's gonna want me after that whore. She gave me an STD too, I'm pretty sure. I haven't been to a doctor yet, but I'm not an idiot. I think she did I think she had got it in between, because it was after the trailer. She came over and we had sex in the trailer, and like after that, that's when I started, you know, noticing like problems, and I'm like, what the fuck? Oh no. But I know that's kind of personal, but like, I mean, that's just like, and I know I'm forgetting some shit because Jesus Christ, I know there's more. But pretty fucked up, isn't it? And I don't understand. Oh, my bad. Damn. But that's about what I've been going through the last couple months. And I mean, and I'm heartbroken. Like, I've never been more depressed in my life because, like, the whole time she's been done with me since January 1st, but she's been leading me on until like last week. You know what I mean? So not only have I been not being able to take care of anything by taking care of her, because taking care of two people is fucking expensive, especially if you smoke 2 packs a day and all that bullshit. Like, and of course my dumb ass, here you go. I'm sorry to talk your ear off, but that's basically the whole story. I mean, just about.
Oh, nice shot. Nice shot.
Thank you, sir. What do you say? What do you think about that, Queesh? What would you do in my situation?
I think we're getting Chris a champion win.
You don't know. I know. It's like you can't just. I mean, it's a lot too, you know. I mean, and now when I look back, I think who knows what was going on, because I felt like we were kind of enemies a long time ago, kind of. But I fucking loved her, you know, because I don't know. I really don't know. But I did. It's like, I don't know, she pretended to like the same things. Like, she was cool with Rocket League, you know. I never had a chick be cool with video games ever. Like, never. So that was automatic. She, you know, sometimes she could be pretty hot, you know. I mean, she's not the hottest chick I've ever been with, but like she in the end, she was ugly to me, and she, you know, because she looks like a crack whore. But of course, it had been 5 years since I'd been with anyone. It's like she just placated on everything. It's like she just got to know me, and then she used everything she knew about me against me. I mean, I really think she's like a demon. Like, I didn't believe in hell and demons and Satan and all that until now. I literally believe in evil. Like, I mean, I don't think there's anything good about her.
IndirectTen.
Almost made it. Queesh. What a save. Yeah, we're playing at the pro level here. Oh, this guy's about to get hit. Oh no. Oh no. I hit him with the wrong thing. Let's go, right game, ass. And honestly, like, just about every fucking goddamn thing reminds me of her because I shared my entire fucking life with her. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't lie to her about anything. I truly fucking loved her and shared everything with her. And to know that she did not give a fuck about me, like, that fucking hurts, man.